Hey guys, your Predator 3500 will not start. You got no spark. Well, it's a pretty simple issue. My generator would not start. There's a ignition igniter module sits right here. I cannot figure out how to get this panel off. I looked for YouTube videos all over the internet. I cannot figure out how to get it off. I was very confused. I almost broke this panel trying to get it off. Now I'm here to tell you it's pretty simple. You have a Phillips screw here and here. There's a rubber plug. It caps each screw. Just pop them out with a utility knife. Then you've got 3 bolts. They are 10mm bolt. Let's do that real quick. Show you how to do it. I hate long videos on YouTube, so I'm going to try to make this real quick. I already got the 3rd one out. Okay. You got three Phillips screws back here. Bam, bam, bam. I've already got those out. Okay, we'll spin it this way. You got 1 Phillips screw right there. Gotta get that out. Take this bad boy out right there. Put that off the side, don't lose it. Turn it back around this side. Okay. We'll put these down here. Don't lose those. Just like that. Oh, am I missing something? No. All right. Well, I forgot something. I think we have to take that wheel off. Pretty simple. Sorry, I'm not a very good video editor. Take a flat blade screwdriver. Pop that cap off. Needle nose pliers. Pull that cotter pin. Bam. Wheel comes right off. Side panel opens up. Okay, so the reason your 3500 Predator is not starting is because there is this control module right here. This is your ignition igniter control module. I replaced mine. Here's the old one. It's junk. Does not work. It was sitting down here in the mud. The intake sucks water into this. This igniter module sits down here in the mud and the water just fries it. So this right here is the reason why it won't start. I replaced this and I put 2 pieces of rubber and a longer screw to elevate it, and it shouldn't happen again. I'm not even gonna put it together just to show you, because I don't want to drag this video out. Starts right up, which is fine. It's a great generator. I would highly recommend it, but do elevate the ignition igniter module. If you have no spark and it won't start, this is probably your problem right here. $62. There you go. And put it back together. Pop the wheel on. Push the cotter pin back through. Can be kind of difficult sometimes. Oh, there's a shot out. Like spring loaded almost. I don't know how many damn videos I watched trying to find one video to take his side panel off. I was getting really irritated. I couldn't find one single video from somebody explaining this to me. I damn near ripped the side of this off trying to figure it out. So I really hope I'm helping everybody out just by showing them how to do this. Because I was very, very irritated. Just like I am right now. It's like I did this backwards. You put this in there first. Wow. Geez, out peaser. Put these three screws in the back. I don't know why I thought I'd put the fucking tire on first. That was dumb. Do that. Hell, you can put the top bolts in first. 2 screws here. It's only the second time I've done this. First time I did it, I fixed it. Bam, bam, bam. Rubber plugs. Pop them in. I've watched dumber videos. Guys show me absolutely nothing to do with how to put this back together. Kind of fucking pissed me off. That in there. Got these 3 bolts that go back down the bottom. Done. Now you put the wheel back on. Don't get me wrong, this is a very nice generator. There's a few weaknesses. The ignition igniter module being down here in the mud, it's not a very good idea. And I was very confused as to why this thing would not have any spark. But now that I know, and I hope I help you guys out, you all know as well, it's a $62 part. Get that thing elevated up and out of the mud, and hopefully nobody else has any issues. If you have any more questions about it, just give me a call or message me on YouTube, and I hope I can help you. Just start right up.